Passive Income 2021, What to Do, Financial Education. Hey guys, welcome back to Stacking Stocks and thank you for joining us today. We're super excited to bring you fresh content today. Are you fascinated by our content? We're here to give you even more. Now let's get down to business. Are you seeking to earn passive income in 2021? Are you wondering how you're going to do it? Don't despair. We're here to give you ideas on getting passive income in 2021. But before we get started with today's session, let's have a quick recap of our previous session. What were the headlines? If you missed the session, here's what we discussed. Major Bitcoin move coming. Is Bitcoin planning to pull a surprise move? Please visit our wall to find out more about Bitcoin's major move. Today's session is about passive income. What is passive income and how does it help you? How do you earn passive income in 2021? Passive income consists of the regular earnings you get from a source other than your contractor or employer. According to the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, there are two sources of passive income. It can be a rental property or a business in which you don't actively participate. For instance, you're being paid book royalties or stock dividends. The latter is definitely not a new term in our vocabulary. Are you getting any of the mentioned regular earnings? During today's session, we'll ensure that you understand what passive income really entails. People often misunderstand what passive income is all about. It's not about getting something for nothing, as most people think. Yes, it has the get-rich-quick appeal, but you have to work for it. The work comes up front before you get the returns. Practically, you may do some or all of the work up front, but passive income often requires some additional labor along the way. You may be wondering what we mean by that. Well, here's a practical example. What do you do when the returns keep dipping because your product no longer appeals to the market or the rental property is in poor condition? The most logical thing to do would be upgrading the product or keeping the rental property well maintained to keep the regular earnings on track. We understand that you're probably anxious to get ideas on how to earn passive income, but before we get into that, what do you really get from passive income? It's certainly a great way to generate income if you're committed to the task. But what are the benefits of having a passive income? One clear thing is you can never have enough money. Thus, you can't pass an opportunity to get that little extra cash. Or maybe you want to have a side hustle to cushion you in case of a sudden unemployment. Passive income gives you that little extra cash or the side hustle you need. Passive income helps you earn for those rainy days or tides you over when you unexpectedly become jobless, or if you want to take time away from work voluntarily. Are you an entrepreneur or an investor? What gives you more excitement and joy than having robust financial security? Are you worried about saving enough of your earnings to meet your retirement goals? The answer is building wealth through passive income. Ideally, passive income can last even after your retirement. For instance, your rental property or business doesn't stop being yours just because you've retired from your primary job. Doesn't the passive income strategy look appealing to you? We'd say it's quite marvelous. Many people desire that extra security, and that takes us to the main segment of our guide today. How do you achieve that extra financial security? What should you do to get passive income in 2021? Remember, nothing comes on an easy platter. There's always a risk involved. Nonetheless, here are some strategies you can learn from. Selling information products. Did you know that information products can be sold? Have you come across such a strategy before? Establishing information products such as audio, an ebook, or video courses can earn you passive income. You can distribute and sell such products through sites like Coursera, Skillshare, or Udemy. Most people don't even know such sites exist. Well, that's what we're here for, to ensure that you know such sites exist. However, you also need to understand that building a clientele base is quite challenging. How can you traverse such a major obstacle? We're sure you've got a couple of tricks up your sleeve, but here's one effective way to handle such a difficulty. You should consider offering a freemium model. What do we mean by that? It's a model whereby you build a following with free content, but charge some money when people want to access detailed information. Have you come across websites requiring you to subscribe to their site before reading more of their content? Well, that's what we refer to as the freemium model. The free content aims to demonstrate your expertise, thus attracting those who might want to go to the next level. What do you think about information products? Are you considering maybe giving it a try? You can easily make money out of information products after the initial outlay of time. As much as it's an exciting opportunity, there are risks involved though, and here are those risks. It takes a massive amount of effort to create the product. And to make good money from it, it has to be great. There's no room for trash out there. You must build a strong platform, market your products, and plan for more products if you want to be successful. One product is not a business unless you get really lucky. The best way to sell an existing product is to create more excellent products. However, the risk should not deter you from giving it a try. Remember, every path to success is rocky. Once you master the business model, nothing can stop you. You can generate a good income stream. Can you guess the next strategy on our list? The next one is rental income. Investing in rental properties is an effective and popular way of earning passive income. Do you own any rental property currently? If you do, then you know it requires more work than most people expect. You should take time to learn how to make it a profitable venture. There are a couple of things you should determine first. For instance, you need to know how much you want on the investment. What are the property's total costs and expenses? What are the financial risks of owning the property? Listen to this brief example. If your goal is to earn $10,000 a year in rental cash flow, and the property has a monthly mortgage of $2,000 and costs another $300 a month for taxes and other expenses, you'd have to charge $3,133 in monthly rent to reach your goal. In this case, you have a goal, the return you want. You know the total costs and expenses to be incurred. What would stop you from earning that extra income? That's where you have to consider the risks involved. Do you have a market for your property? What will you do if your tenant pays late, defaults on a payment, or damages your property? What if you can't rent out your property? Such are the factors that could put a dent in your quest to earn passive income. What will you do when such scenarios arise? Weigh the risks and have a contingency plan in place to protect your passive income. Last but not least, we have dividend stocks. Now, you know most of our sessions always involve either cryptocurrency or stocks. So the question today is, how can you earn passive income from stocks? Shareholders in companies with dividend-yielding stocks receive a payment at regular intervals from the company. Companies pay cash dividends on a quarterly basis out of their profits, and all you need to do is own the stock. Dividends are paid per share of stock, so the more shares you own, the higher your payout. Do you own shares in any company? How's the stock performing in the stock market? Dividend stocks are one of the most passive forms of making money. The most difficult bit is choosing the right stocks. Well, we've had a couple of sessions on choosing the right stocks before, so for detailed information on choosing the right stocks, please check out our previous sessions. That's all we have for you today, and once again, thanks for joining us today here on Stacking Stocks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.